Hello, my name is Sarah and I am the owner of Antigua Floral and Styling. I am the lead flower lady here and we're so excited that you guys are here with us today. Hey, I wanted to share with you a little bit about our Bueno Bouquets project that we have going on, and then also I would love to bring on a special guest, Hannah Pickle, an incredible photographer and friend. I just wanted to bring her in and yeah, it'll be fun. So a few things about Bueno Bouquets. Really, I through this whole season that we've been all been going through, I was on a run, and it was actually one of those long runs and you just tune out and you start thinking about life and all these different things. And I knew that we had to do something with the studio. I knew that we have the space. We have an incredible talented team. You guys met last week, and I just wanted to do something different, and it just, at least we can be able to give something back. I know that a lot of people, I hear all the time like, oh, I love flowers. I would love to have your flowers in my house. I'd love to have flowers here. You know, it's not the same like grocery store, or, you know, what can we be able to do? And usually we are an event floral design studio. Our company, we mainly just do events, and that's about it. It's the difference between a floral storefront and then an event design studios, and we only do events by every weekend. Well, now events are at a pause at the moment. So in the meantime, I was like, you know what, let's do something now. But instead of just doing a bouquet and calling it a day, what if we were able to do like a little 2-for-1? Really, this idea was inspired by Ellen from Headley and Bennett. She does aprons, and she pivoted over to doing masks. And every mask that you purchase, you're able to donate a mask to a hospital. And I thought that was up and beyond, and it was so admiring. So with that, I was thinking, what if we did something like that with flowers? Like, what if we fill the whole city of New Orleans with flowers? What if we did something a little bit more different? And you know, you don't only just buy a bouquet for yourself, but you're also giving a bouquet out. So it's not only you're only buying for yourself, but you know that there's someone on the front lines that you are giving the bouquet to. So that's where Bueno Bouquets came from. Bueno in Spanish lesson is bueno means good. So I think they're good bouquets, Bueno Bouquets. I thought it was cute and catchy. And it was one of those moments, it's like, you know what? Again, why not? Let's do this. So we launched out Bueno Bouquets this week, and it has been up and beyond. Like I honestly thought, I was like, okay, like maybe we'll get one order or maybe two. I don't know. Like honestly, I had no idea. I don't think it's like I didn't have faith in it, but I just had no idea, did not know what to expect. So one of those things that I did was that I was like, you know what, let's just launch it. And we got orders this week, and not only that, but we also got people who came in and they just donated. They're like, you know what, I don't live in the area, or I don't want the flowers, but I want to donate this. I want to give flowers to somebody. So that's you guys doing it. City of New Orleans and up and beyond. You guys, even we got an order from California as well. Shout out. So you know what? Thank you. Thank you. You guys are doing this. So today I have one of our bouquets here with us, and I'll be cleaning it up, and I'll be able to, you know, just show you guys how it's going to be a little wrapped bouquet, and we'll go from there.
Kayla says hi.
All right. Hi, Kayla. Kayla Sanders, miss her.
Your flowers.
Aw, thanks, friend. Kayla. No, I keep calling her Kayla Sanders. Sorry. Kayla's one of my closest friends from college, and she was Sanders when I met her, but she is now Kayla DeZampo, to Dr. DeZampo. But Kayla is the one who designed our logo and anything. So if you need, you know, graphic design or anything, she's one talented lady. So.
She likes the bouquet idea.
Aw, yay! Thanks, Squirt. Thank you, thank you. All right. So, without further ado, I would love to bring in our little special guest coming up. Her name is Hannah Pickle. Talented photographer. Let's bring her in. And we'll go from there. I kind of want to brag on her while she's on. Yeah, I'm really excited. It'll be fun. Hannah.
Hi, can you see me?
I can hear you. How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. Oh man, I miss you, friend. I know I just saw you earlier this week, but hello.
You look so high quality.
Do I? Damn, that's Trevor. That's Trevor right there. Usually I just be like with my phone and just be like, hi guys, but he's classy.
Next level.
Next level. Level up?
Yeah.
That's a thing, right?
Yeah, that's a thing.
Sierra? What no? Well, hey, I want to brag on Hannah. Pickle. Hannah is one talented photographer here in the New Orleans area, but not only here in New Orleans, but worldwide. This girl has traveled across seas for her couples and has shot so many events and gigs. And this girl not only just captures the moment, but she captures people's personality, her lighting, quality work. I know that Trevor and I are big fans of her work, and we love Hannah. Not only that, but she's been a good friend of ours. I would say 20, and we always debate on this. I want to say we've been friends. Well, we met in 2015. That's
I
5
think
years
it's
ago.
2016, but it's fine.
2016, right? I like to exaggerate. Let's do that.
All the same.
All the same. All the same. It's been 20 long years I've known Hannah. No. But yeah, 26, who knows? 4 or 5 years. Give and take. But yeah, Hannah, hi.
Hi.
So happy to have you here today. So before anything else, and I've actually been asked this by friends, and people are like, oh, you know Hannah Pickle. Question for you would be, why the name Hannah Pickle? Where'd you get that name?
Well, I started college. One of my very good friends that you also know, our friend Ollie Alexander, we used to call things that were small pickle. And so obviously it's very small. And then, it just kind of started like that, like, oh, Hannah Pickle. Just as like as a thing of, and oddly enough, he hates pickles. So, yeah. So honestly, like my actual last name, which is McSwain, the URL was taken when I went to start my website and be a professional person. So I was like, all right, Hannah Pickle it is.
Hannah Pickle.
So
I love
as
that.
fate would have it.
Why not? Why not?
Yeah.
I love that. Okay, I wanted to bring up a few photos of weddings we've done together. And just, we'll go from there. Just to show a little bit of our work. We've worked together on multiple weddings. I would say incredible, talented, beautiful couples, brides we've worked with. I feel like
so good. The best ever.
There's some brides we look away and we're like, I wish they didn't live in New York. We want to be friends.
I know. They could definitely be our friends.
Huh? So, sorry. This just in. I apologize because it is storming here in New Orleans. And in the studio, we have tin roofs. So if you hear the rain, I apologize for that. So if I'm like yelling, don't mind me.
Here are the girls.
But two girls?
Chelsea and Carmen.
Chelsea and Carmen. Sorry.
We love them.
I can't see the video myself, but Trevor is just like giving me hints of what the photo is. So I was like, what's happening? Anyways.
It's a beautiful photo of Chelsea and Carmen, and we love them so much. They
were so fun. And their wedding was stunning. It was all organized and coordinated by Brooke Casey Weddings, talented planner. Shout out.
Shout out.
But that was such a fun wedding. I know that wedding, we were like, oh, let's do, for us, it was like, yeah, florals, we love florals. And it was like, what about candles? Let's do candles. And then I think Trevor has a photo next of one of the centerpieces. And we just filled that room up with candles.
Like it was so romantic and intimate, even though it was like kind of it wasn't necessarily a large wedding, but the candles made it feel like really intimate and like special. That one.
I loved it. And especially it was like early December. So it was like not holiday-ish, but it gave like that soft romantic, that warm, like holidays is coming vibe. I loved it. And then this one is an archway, a circle archway that we did. Archway is provided by Lauren from Lauren Lovegood. And we came up, we decorated it. I remember this bride was like, man, I want to do something different. And I'm like, what's different? And then we played with her bouquets and different ideas. And man, that was such a fun one. Gorgeous. And also, I think her bouquet had pink pampas grass in it.
Yes.
I think Trevor has a photo of that as well.
One of my favorite bouquets of all time.
And that bouquet was a fun one because just coming together, like when we put a pink pampas grass in it and then all these different textures, but that bouquet has been like an inspiration for so many other weddings. And of course, like we'll adjust it to, our clients' perspective and their style, but that was such a fun bouquet.
I love that.
And then you shot that.
Yeah. Lucky me. Oh, this is another good one.
I let you talk about this one, Hannah.
I mean, it was just so magical, and I love what you did. I This was another one with Lauren, and she brought
Yeah.
in these beautiful peacock chairs, which you just like
Yep.
had those flowers cascading down the side. I mean, it was like how can I talk about
It was just
it?
it was just stunning. Sarah, incredible bride. That was one that it was one of those weddings that like you finish and all the vendors we all kind of looked at each other and we're like, this is
Yeah,
really nice. Like everyone's magic just came together, and then just seeing like you and David like capturing it all, like I was like, dang, this is good.
perfect weather. I mean, that was amazing.
I love
Sarah
it.
says that this photo is beautiful.
Oh, thank you, thank you. This photos,
Thanks.
Hannah,
We got one from
Hannah, Hannah.
Felicity Church.
All right, and we got one more from Felicity Church.
Uh, and you did like those, what are they called? When they're up the back where they're kind of just creeping along. You
The
see?
Smilax, the
Yeah, when they're
greenery,
going.
yeah, the greenery that like kind of goes up. Oh my gosh, that was such a fun one. I love being on a ladder for that one all day. But that was such a fun one. Actually, in this photo was featured on Brides as well. Hannah, you
Yep,
did that.
yep.
You did
We did that. Yeah. Big
that.
team effort for that one.
Kayla said what's the most challenging installation so far?
Ooh. So Kayla's asking, what is our most challenging installation so far? I would say earlier this year, Hannah was a photographer for this wedding.
Oh,
I
yeah.
had to build, you know exactly what I'm going to talk about. Uh, we had to build a 15-foot tree, and that was one. We were like, yeah, it's a great idea. And then it was like, as you're like thinking, you're pondering, like, okay, like, how are we going to make it? How are we going to mechanics? Like, and it's one of those, like, will it stay up all night? Will it fall? Will, like all these worst case scenarios you think of and imagine. But that at the end, that was such a good wedding.
It
That
turned out
was,
beautiful. I wish I would have pulled one of those photos.
oh man. All right,
But
I'll post it. I'll share it. And I'll tag, of course, I'll tag you. But man, that was one, and I was like on a ladder, but we kind of set up. I think we set up 3 ladders around the tree, so we were like jumping from ladder to ladder around the tree. Hope that makes sense. That was fun. All right, Hannah, I'm gonna ask you this: what is your favorite part of a wedding?
what is my favorite part of a
Yeah,
wedding?
like you're shooting a wedding.
Yeah,
I feel
I
like I know the
actually
answer, but I just love I love
it's
you
beautiful.
sharing that.
Honestly, my favorite part is like a first look. I know not everybody does them, but that's my favorite part because everybody relaxes. Like the couple relaxes. You can just see there was so much tension in the morning. Both of them
Yeah.
were so nervous. And then they finally get to be together and just like shooting that, they immediately kind of melt. And then you can just go make these really great portraits and it's just time for them to connect and, spend time with each other. And then I get to make, you know, beautiful portraits. So that's my favorite part of the day.
I love that. I'll be honest, like there have been moments that or weddings that I've done with Hannah, and we'll like both look at each other, and Hannah's like all teary eyed.
Oh yeah.
She's like, they just did the first look, and
Uh, oh yeah. I mean,
love, love.
just so emotional.
Oh,
Okay, I got a photo
all the
of
weddings.
Mardi Gras.
Oh, and we have here photos from Mardi Gras. Oh, we did.
Our friends.
Yeah, our friends. This one's with Caitlin. She's from September Company. Hannah, can you talk about our arts and craft projects that we did
Yeah.
the day before?
So every Mardi Gras, I've always had like the best intention of kind of creating something, but I don't know where Sarah was the last few Mardi Gras in my life, but we were just like Hobby Lobby or Michael's or something the day before, or like a couple days before. I don't know. Anyway, we just started grabbing stuff and we're like, this is a good shape. That's a good shape. This is hot glue. This is spray paint. And we all go to Sarah's studio. Me and Caitlin are kind of beginners. And Sarah is basically done gluing this wonderful headpiece. And me and Caitlin are just like staring at essentially all of our ingredients and just like waiting for our paint to dry. So I think next year we'll have a little more, we'll be a little bit quicker, but I think, it turned out really well.
I think they're. I mean, I love them. Y'all killed it. It was such a
I
good.
think, I think they came out great too. We had so much fun.
Oh,
Uh,
oh, and this is a photo of us where we first started at Mimi's,
yeah.
beginning of the day. I think it was like 9 a.m. at that point, and
Oh yeah.
such a
So
great day.
early.
So early.
Oh my gosh.
You gotta start early, you know?
Gotta start early.
Yeah.
And like we didn't have a plan for these headpieces. We just found them. We found the stuff. We glued it together, and it worked.
It worked. You just gotta make it work. Some
Yeah.
things you just, I don't know. And I think that's the fun part about Mardi Gras. It's like all the hodgepodge that comes together, but it's like everyone's elaborate costumes, but it's like all their homemade costumes.
Yeah. I love when we were putting it together, and me and Caitlin were kind of getting to the point where we're like, "Is this something?" And you're like, "Don't judge it. Don't judge it till it's done. Just keep
Don't
going."
judge it.
And I use that in life still every day. I'm like cooking something. I'm like, I don't know, but I'm like, don't judge it. It's not done yet.
You can't judge it yet until the end
No.
result. True.
Hmm.
Gosh. All right. Is there anything? That's about it. Hannah, thank you so much for stopping by. Love you and appreciate you.
You
And,
anytime.
cheers to more Mardi Gras headdresses or hanging out in the park. And I'll bring
Yeah.
flowers sometimes. But yeah.
Love you so much.
All right. Thanks, girl. Appreciate you. Hannah Pickle, everybody. Oh, yay. Okay, so that pretty much, I'm telling you, there's something about vendor friendship and relationships that we have that I'm telling you, the wedding, we all work together and we all just work as a team and we make things happen. I mean, from the baker to the catering to rentals to decor and lighting and even, like the photographer at the end, and you see all those end results. Like we all work together to make our clients, dream. I want to say dreams, but just to make like our clients like vision overall come true. I mean, it's pretty rad. I like it. So, hi Celia. It's my friend Celia. She's a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous wedding planner, talented lady. Does anybody have any questions, through this live thing? Open book, happy to help and answer and get this all situated. Let me know. Feel free to ask throughout the whole way. Okay, I'm gonna pivot over here and I'm gonna share with you guys just how we put together a Bueno Bouquet. So stay tuned. Am I on? Of course I'm on. Hi. Don't mind me. All right, fluffing my hair. I got my mirror over here. It's great. It's great. All right, so Bueno Bouquets. I just want to make sure that we get the bouquets and we get the flowers. We just got the flowers in today. They are fresh from this morning. So usually for an event or a wedding, we let them sit and drink for even from an hour or two before we start production, or even up to, I would say, a day, just letting them open up and everything. So we're making sure with these Bueno Bouquets that we process them, we clean them, and I left a little bit of greenery here so that we can be able to put them together for y'all and they'll be fresh. Bueno. All right, so we got a few orders this week, and I'm gonna start with our line flowers, and these guys, this is my studio, so I can make a mess, and I will sweep this later.
Isn't 3 o'clock Ellen?
3 o'clock Ellen! Ah, we missed it. There should be an Ellen. So usually at the studio we have a lesson, we have a tradition, not a lesson. We have a tradition that we watch Ellen at 3 o'clock, and everybody yells, Ellen! We're cool, guys. We're really cool here. But yeah, Ellen, if you're watching this, hello. And I would love to meet you one day and be on your show and cry the entire time. But it'll be great. Great, great, great. So with these guys, I'm just starting off with these snapdragons, and they're called snapdragons. Actually, I didn't know this until Trevor told me this. But if you pinch the cheeks of the bloom and they open up, beep, 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 that's like a little dragon. This camera. Hi. So they're like a little snapdragon. I think that's so cool. So anyways, so yeah, So we got a few little line flowers, and I am just lining them up kind of like a thirds rule. So I'm trying to make, it's gonna be like a one-sided bouquet. And you know, when you guys pick this up and take them home, you can be able to design them, rearrange them if you'd like, but I'm just cleaning them up a little bit more so you guys can keep them fresher and love them. This is blue delphinium. She's like a light blue texture. And again, these are all line flowers. When I say line flowers, there's a difference between a line flower and a focal flower. There's different types of flowers, you know? So, getting these all situated and together, just lining them up, cleaning them up for y'all. Sarah Reese! Hello, boo! You're exciting. Reese, these are one of your bouquets. Sarah Reese purchased a bouquet from us, and she's gonna get one of these. So these are, girl, I'm getting these ready for you. I'm so excited. Yes. Okay, these are spray roses, and these guys are gonna open up just stunning. At first, they might come out like a little tight. Give them time, be patient with them. They will open up and they will bloom. I promise you that. They are blooming right now, but they'll just open up a little bit more. And just encouraging them as well. Here's a different kind of spray. And I love spray roses because I feel like they are a good filler. They're a good filler flower to be able to give, you know, them a little bit of shape. You know, Beyonce needs backup dancers. Lady Gaga needs backup dancers, you know? These guys, I categorize them as a backup dancer. So they are happy and set and all. Any of these like extra buds, you see them, I just usually take them out so that the focal can be on the bloom rather than on the bud. And also I don't believe they'll be opening. I mean, once they're harvested, these guys, not gonna open as much. So. Oh, so shout out to Sarah. She is, so Sarah Reese, I usually call her Reese because that was your maiden name before? Reese? No? But yeah, she is the owner of Little Bushel. She has a little catering company that is delicious. We have worked with her several times. Beautiful, stunning, great group. And these guys, I'm just opening them up. I'm just flexing them a little bit here. She has a catering company, and we've done photo shoots here, even in the studio. And she catered our Christmas party as well. So Little Bushel, we love their company. We love her team. They're amazing people. And Reese is probably like, you meet her and you're friends with her like in 30 seconds, not maybe 10 seconds. But she's really rad, really fun, relatable. Love her. So doing a little spray roses, getting them together. And this guy, he's so fun. So this guy is called an Ilse spray rose. She is gonna open up, and I'm just gonna open this up a little bit because I'm just encouraging her to bloom a little bit more. So tomorrow when everyone picks them up, they'll be like ready for them. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. This is called an Ilse rose. She's fun, and I love to use her for like any of the bright coral, fun little stuff. They will be so cute. Just lining these up. And get some space over here. Don't mind me. All right, and then going into, these are my stock. And stock, I think they have a cute little fragrance. I like the smell of stock. I think they smell pretty amazing. So I just love to fill them up there, and there's different colors. And a lot of these guys that we got this order, they're all just bright spring colors. So maybe next week we'll come up with like a color palette and announce it. So yeah, but these are, you know, just little Bueno bouquets. Make sure that they're, one, Bueno, and then two, they're just spring joy. There's something about receiving flowers. I mean, there's something about floral therapy that people just get, you know, get excited about, you know, something that is out of nature. And there's something about receiving flowers. You get joy out of it, you get excited about it. And, you know, just giving flowers to people, especially during this time. It means a lot more. All right, I'm getting word from my producer asking, where are people watching from? I would love to hear from you guys, where you're watching from. I just want to know if this is like mainly New Orleans people, or do we got people watching from the Midwest or the coast? I don't know. So I want to hear from you guys. Where are we watching from? And again, see, I'm just cleaning these up. Boop, boop, boop. You can see they're kind of not the happiest. Boop. But yeah, just getting this situated. So yeah, where are you watching from? Let me know. Comment in the comments below. And then this guy, this is a combo rose. She is stunning. I think she's fun. She's got like that off yellow. It's kind of like a butter yellow. Oh man, we had a wedding. We have a wedding coming up this fall. And it's like whites and butter yellows coming in together. Not gonna lie, very excited about that. That one, it's gonna be so pretty. But yeah, just opening them up. Make sure that they show off just a little bit more. And with these guys, I'm gonna tuck her in so she just doesn't lay flat. So these are, I would consider these as your focal flowers. Because when you look at an arrangement, they'll be like, oh, what's this? Like your eye is drawn to it first. So flexing them, giving them a little bit of love. Twisting them in there. And usually with these, I like to work with them flat. Here you go. Boop. I got some dianthus. I think she's in the carnation family. She's fun. They call them in all different colors and fillers, different stuff. They're a lot of fun. A little bit of wax flower. When I first moved to New Orleans, I worked at a flower shop. And that was like my first flower experience. And we had these orders that we had to do. And it was like 3 roses and wax flower and leather leaf. And these were like small orders that they had, like a reoccurring client. I think it was like a cafeteria or something, I don't remember. But I had to work with wax flower all the time. And see, and even this guy, clean him off. But yeah.
I really never liked roses until I saw you do the flippy floppy thing.
Aww. Flippy floppy thing. Well, the flippy floppy thing, I believe the technical term, I don't even know, this is rumor has it, but it's flexing. So you flex the roses. And I've heard a lot of florists say that this is like an 80s thing. So the 80s are coming back, people, but you just go ahead, put your thumb behind it and just open it. Or even sometimes I'll just give it a little twirl. Don't be so aggressive with it. But yeah, just to open them up just a little bit more. So usually I think when we think of roses, we think of, you know, like grocery store roses and they're just like tight. And that's okay. But sometimes, you know, when we work with roses, I like to spread them out just a little bit more so they can like show off. They're fun. All right, I'm wrapping this up here, guys. I got, ooh, hi. Then I'm gonna have our football mums. These guys are massive, beautiful fellas. Roses, football mums, and they just keep going. And these are little accent, little fillers. So I have a little cute scabiosa fella. Let me see. And then you get some butterfly, and this is a butterfly ranunculus. All right, I'm gonna show you the difference because usually we'll work with a ranunculus and she's kind of more of just tight, small little fella, like tight. But this one, she's a personal favorite variety. She's a butterfly ranunculus and she just kind of flutters a little bit more and she has like a lot of more shape and movement in there. So especially like in bouquets or arrangements, they'll kind of like, as you do, they're kind of like your movement flowers, you know? They move around, they're fun. Woo-hoo. Okay, we're almost there. Party people. Wrapping them, moving them, another dianthus. She's in there. Ranunculus, that little pop of yellow. Boo, boo, boo. Another pop of yellow. I mean, why not? And then this guy, she's fun, freesia. So if you ever want to open up freesia, if you go to the grocery store and you just get like a bunch of freesia and they're kind of tight like this, what we love to do, and they're, you know what, this one, I'm gonna leave her like this because I know that over time, I wanna give her like a day or two, she'll open up a little bit more. You see like the buds right here, she's gonna open up way more. You got a few more blooms in there. But if you ever do buy a bunch of freesia from the grocery store and they're like tight, cut the tips and then put them in warm water and they're gonna like, it encourages them to like open up a little bit more. So it's like a warm bath, you know? So fun little tip there. All right, and I think that is about it. So I'm gonna wrap this in paper. And I got some bouquet tape right here. And I'm a florist and I use my teeth for a living. I don't encourage you to ever do that, but that's just me. I use my teeth a lot. So usually with these guys, get them, I'll clean them. I'll do one nice wrap. So whoever receives these, they'll be able to, you could just like untie it quickly and like put it in your vase, however you like. And I'm making this one-sided mainly because we're gonna have wrapping. We're gonna wrap these in wrapping paper. And that's it. So I'm gonna cut the tips. And whenever you receive or you get flowers, make sure you always cut, give it a fresh cut. And I always get asked like, how do I make my flowers last longer, just give it a fresh cut. I would say like one little cut every day and encourages them. So yeah, there you go, pretty ladies. We'll wrap this in wrapping paper and we'll have it ready for you guys for pickup tomorrow. Okay, these are week 1 of Bueno Bouquets. We'll keep you guys posted. And if you want, you can always add an order in for next week. And remember, these bouquets, it's not just one bouquet and then call it a day. You're buying not one, but you're buying 2 bouquets with one order. And it's one bouquet that you take home, and then the second one is for somebody on the front lines. And every week we're gonna change it. It's gonna be like to doctors, nurses, grocery workers, just really anyone that's been an essential worker or just bankers, during this whole time. So why not give them flowers? So.
Thinks they're so pretty, you should show that camera.
Okay. Boop, boop, boop. In the shot, I'm holding it up. And I'll wrap this in paper and I'll make sure to take some photos of it and post it for y'all. Yay! So fun. Yay! Thanks so much, you guys, for tuning in, being part of this. And I hope to see you next week. Keep you posted. Bye, y'all. I should have brought Indian. Hey, puppy.